Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the IFA Executive Director and Executive Vice President for Messe Berlin, Mr. Jens Heiteker.
Good afternoon. And welcome to the second keynote of IFA 2018. For me, IFA is a barometer of our industry to see the big trends for consumers, to see the big technology drivers, and you really have to come to Berlin for this. And what you experience here at IFA is not only cutting edge, it's ready for consumers. But that makes IFA a test bed for our industry's biggest challenge. Are the consumers also ready for it? Does it work for them? It's a big question. And looking for answers, we have more than 250,000 visitors at IFA who come from 120 countries around the world. Here in Berlin, they decide what will be on retailers' shelves and websites this Black Friday and Singles' Day and Christmas. During the past few years, we have heard a lot about the benefits of connectivity for mobile devices and connected appliances to TVs, audio, and all these devices in the smart home. Wonderful, right? Well, no. With all these devices, who really wants to do the setup and run this new connected life? Not every family has a teenager who is ready and willing to take on the job. Plus, your teenager is probably more interested in playing Fortnite than making your home smart. The solution to our problem is, of course, artificial intelligence. AI is going to be the glue that holds our connected lives together. And more importantly, AI will make us humans smarter because it's perfect for taking on the boring jobs, the chores, the switching on and off of things. AI not only takes care of things, it's taking care of us. It can help us and nudge us to work better, live smarter, and be healthier. Artificial intelligence used to be something abstract, great for enterprise computing, but today's though, it's becoming real and tangible. And that's no more so than here at IFA. Walking our halls, you can really see the benefits of AI, and consumers can get truly hands-on. I predict AI is going to spread much more rapidly than any other consumer technology. It's probably no surprise that our second keynote this year also focuses on artificial intelligence. And it won't be the last. Because AI is so important, we have invited Huawei back on the IFA keynote stage. Do you remember the days when journalists wrote about the challenger brands from China? Well, the challengers have turned into champions. And there's no brand that exemplifies this trend more than Huawei. If you haven't visited Huawei's global headquarters, you will find it difficult to understand the scale of this company. I've been there several times, and it's really impressive. It's a reflection of Huawei's huge investment in research and development. I just had one problem. Whenever I was in Shenzhen, Huawei CEO Richard Yu was somewhere else traveling the world. Thankfully, IFA is the one place where we're bound to meet. So, many thanks, Richard, for returning to the IFA keynote stage to show us the ultimate power of mobile AI.
Thank you, Jens. Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Big pleasure back to Berlin again. And last year here in IFA, we launched the Huawei mobile AI concept and a mobile AI solution. What's a mobile AI? It's the on-device AI and the cloud AI together. And also last year in IFA, we launched the first mobile AI SoC chipset. And it's the first mobile phone chipset which has AI processor inside. We call it the NPU, the neural network processor. After we launch the mobile AI and more apps, they can support this. And we also bring more and more AI services, like the master AI for the camera, like the AI translation, like the low power consumption, AR, using the AI technologies. And with time flying, more and more apps, we're using the AI capability. We want to take the lead of the AI smartphone. We are leading in this industry, the AI performance and AI services. So today, I bring you maybe the world's most powerful and intelligent 7-nano chipset, our mobile AI chipset, this one. The Kirin 980. The Kirin 980, why we call it the most powerful and intelligent. We achieved 6 world first. It's a world first 7-nanometer mobile SoC chipset. And also, we are using the industry's most powerful CPU. Thank you. The ARM Cortex-A76-based CPU. We are first one in the industry to introduce the dual AI processor inside. We call it dual NPU. We have the latest generation, the GPU, and the fastest, the 4G LTE modem inside, and also fastest the Wi-Fi connection, and also fastest the DRAM support. Unbelievable is in so tiny size, the smaller than my nail. In this size, it has 6.9 billion transistors on it. It's so complicated, so high density. So the Kirin 980, and our target is we want to bring the most powerful and intelligent to everyone, to every smartphone. The most powerful and efficient, and also ultimate intelligence, and ultra-fast connectivity. That's the first looks how can we bring the powerful and efficiency to you. We bring you our design concept for this idea. We are using cutting-edge technologies to bring you higher performance, higher energy efficiency, and compact design. The energy efficiency is the key, not only the performance for the smartphone to achieve longer battery life. In the last 3 years, we are working on this 7-nanometer technology with our partner. We put so much resource on research and co-engineering and technologies and evaluations. And 3 years passed. We take the long, unbelievable journey. You can see we have incredible breakthrough. We have so much resource, so much technology, and we are putting on the 7-nanometer validations, and also preparing for this mass production. Today, this chipset is available now. And the 7-nanometer chipset compared with the 10-nanometer, it has huge improvement. The speed improvement over 20%, and power efficiency near 40% energy efficiency improvement, and logic density 1.6 times. And if you look back at the Huawei Kirin chipset from Kirin 920 to up to today, the Kirin 980, the transistors increased from 2 billion to 6.9 billion transistors. It's really complicated. And not only the transistor number, but also the density even more higher. Today, the 7-nanometer chipset achieved 6.8 times higher density than several years ago's 28-nanometer chipset. More importantly, it's the industry's latest, most advanced ARM Cortex-A76-based CPU. It achieved the performance 75% improvement, and power efficiency 58% improvement. A huge improvement, especially the power efficiency. That's the key for the phones, the performance. And compared with the Snapdragon or S845, we have performance over 37% better, and power efficiency 32% better. In the past, we are using the big little architecture for the CPU. The big core for high performance, the little core for long battery life. But today, we improve that. We're using a new architecture for that. Big, middle, little architecture. From big, little to big, middle, little. So the too big for high performance, for turbo performance. It's the Cortex-A76 is running on 2.6 gigahertz. the high frequency, high speed. And the two middle is still A76 based, but it's running on 1.92 gigahertz. It's can achieve the long-lasting performance with this two middle processor. But for little, we upgrade for Cortex A55, which is running on 1.8 gigahertz frequency, which can achieve really long battery life, power efficiency we can achieve. To scheduling this processor can give the best performance and also have ultra long battery life. So that's the key. I want to show you that, for example, you're listening music, you don't need a high processing power. One of the lead core is not enough to achieve a long battery life for the phones. But if you do the social network, the Facebook and some other things, maybe you only need a middle core and a lead core enough. But for heavy load gaming, maybe we need all the processor, too big and too middle altogether to achieve high performance for the gaming, for some heavy load gaming. You know, different kind of apps, you can see that we using different kind of scheduling. The flexible scheduling for the phone to help the phone to achieve higher performance with lower power consumption, with higher energy efficiency. You can make the apps running more fast. Even for the apps launch time, as you can see, it's getting more short, more quicker. In this generation, the chipset, we're also using the latest Mali G76 GPU. The performance have 46% improvement, and the power efficiency, unbelievable, 178% improvement. Huge improvement. This SoC also support the industry's fastest LPDDR4X. You know, industry, the fastest speed they can support is 1866, around that. But we can support 2100 megahertz. We can have over 20% more bandwidth, and also 22% less latency. Can help you to have more fast speed we can achieve. Typically, the AI processing, they have the computing latency like this. The traditional processing for the AI, you can see that they have system lagging. And also you need more extra processing power. But today, with Huawei AI, we provide the AI loading prediction technologies. Let's look this. The AI loading prediction, we can make it running the gaming, for example, the more smoothly, and also less power consumption. That's more important, less power consumption. So with our prediction, AI prediction technologies. I give you to show you some comparison. Like this. This is a CPU-oriented gaming. This is NBA 2018. It's a very popular game. You can see that using the Kirin 980, we can have higher frame rate, almost full frame rate. The game is running on Snapdragon 845, but not only the frame rate, but more important, we make a comparison. The performance has over 22% better, the frame rate and smooth, but the power consumption 32% less. That's even more important. Less power consumption, less heat generated, and make your phone to play the game more smoothly, better user experience, but you can play the game the more longer time. Your phone's the battery life much longer. Another game is PUBG. This is a PUBG. The PUBG is a very popular game in Asia, in China, in many countries. It's the most popular. It's a GPU-oriented gaming. Also, if you make a comparison, you can see that we have more higher frame rate and also better performance. You can see that we play in the game the more smoothly. Here we make a comparison, and with our Kirin 980, you have high performance, low power consumption, but also together we have on Huawei smartphone using this Kirin 980 chipset, we have GPU tube. With the GPU tube technology together, you can see that we have much higher power efficiency, much lower power consumption. So you can see that's not only better performance, but also much lower power consumption. The camera experience is and video. People using the phones to take a photo, take a video. So the camera experience is the key for the smartphone. on the Kirin 980, we're introducing dual ISP, dual imaging signal processor. And we can achieve more faster processing for the camera and a high efficiency improvement for the recording of power. And also, we reduce the latency for the camera. So they give you the better quality, better experience. And especially for the low light scenario, the noise reduction can get better with this dual ISP. The Kirin 980 also bring you ultimate intelligence, not only ultimate performance. Ultimate intelligence with our AI. This is a dual AI, dual NPU processor, dual neural network processor. And the Kirin 980, we can achieve 3 times the imaging recognition performance compared with other phones. I want to show you. For example, we have 500 photo recognition. You can see how fast we can achieve. In just 6 seconds, we finished. The other phones, other chipset, you're running for 12 seconds. Another one, you take a more longer time. I cannot wait. I stop that. You see the result. 25 seconds, 4 times faster even. We extend our AI capability with a dual AI processor, dual NPU, which can do more big things. Like the object recognition, we can make this more clear, more particular recognition for the object. We not only can real-time processing the photo image, but also real-time video we can processing with the dual AI processor. And we even can make the real-time object segmentation more precisely. I have a demo to show you that how it works. Let's see. This guy is playing the basketball. You can see real-time multi-person gesture recognition. You can capture that very clearly. So in comparison, in summary, that's our AI processor. We have the 134% improvement compared with before, and 88% of the AI power efficiency improvement. So we compare with other chipset, compare with S845, you can see that's much higher performance, much lower power consumption. So energy efficiency, 88%. With this, the Kirin 980, we also achieve the fastest connectivity. The connectivity of 4.5G LTE modem, and we support 4x4 MIMO, and 5 carrier aggregation, 5 CCA, and 256 QAM modulation for higher speed. But also, we can expand to support 14 IX layer. So we upgrade the speed from last generation, 1.2 gigabit per second, to 1.4 gigabit per second. This is Cat 21, the latest, the fastest 4.5G LTE modem in the world. The smartphone is very important for everyone, but always you meet some weak signal, especially indoor, underground. So the most difficult area is in the metro, in the subway, in the high-speed railway. Is always meet the weak signal. But with Huawei, the Kirin 980, we have much better performance modem technology inside, and that's why we can have higher, better signal. In this weak signal area, we have better performance. Especially then when you play the gaming on high-speed railway on the metro, we make a comparison. You can see we can achieve 10 times smoother data streaming, especially when you're playing the game, much less suspension ratio. So it's really bring you the better experience. Together with the high 1103 combo, we can help you to achieve the fastest Wi-Fi connection. Compared with other premium flagship chipset, our Wi-Fi speed almost doubled. Compared with the most closer solution to us, we can have 70% fast speed. So it's really, really super fast speed of the Wi-Fi connection. The Kirin 980 also supports dual frequency band, dual GPS. You can bring your super precise positioning. You can have 10 times the positioning accuracy increase. This chipset will make the 5G solution available with working together with the 5G modem. This is a 4.5G SoC modem, but we have Huawei the Balloon 5000 modem. It's working together. Then they can have the best 5G solution. We will make this the 5G ready. In worldwide, in many countries, they start to give the license to the carriers of 5G. So we will make the 5G available for our flagship phones using this Kirin 980. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kirin 980. A big step forward compared with last generation, the Kirin 970. Not only is it from 10 nanometer to 7 nanometer, but also from the Cortex A73 to latest CPU A76 based. The performance much higher, the power consumption much lower. With our leading dual AI processor, which can have the industry's best AI processing in the world. So we dramatically to leverage the GPU capability from the Mali G72 to G76. So dramatically improve the energy efficiency and performance. And also have the fastest modem, fastest Wi-Fi, fastest DRAM support. So Kirin 980 have huge improvement compared with the industry, the other vendors. You can see that in all the aspects, you can see that we, no matter computing power, the GPU power, CPU power, in energy efficiency, AI, 4G LTE modem, Wi-Fi, DDR4X, all the support, all the area, we have much better performance. But here you see, the GPU benchmark. The GPU benchmark we are similar. Why this is not leading ahead? This GPU benchmark test is not a real experience because we have the GPU tuber. I show you. With the GPU tuber for the gaming, the experience is like this. In all the aspects, we are leading ahead. We are ahead of our competitors. We are leading performance. So back to see again. Without the GPU tuber, the GPU benchmark test, maybe it's Kirin 980 and the others, the similar performance. With our GPU tuber on it. So all aspects, the best. So Kirin 980 will be the most powerful and intelligent ever chipset in the world. So the Kirin 980, the best processing technology, the best CPU, the latest generation the GPU, and also the fast modem, fastest speed. All the performance is the industry the best in class. Thank you. We will launch the Mate 20 flagship phones in London in October 16th. And the first smartphone powered by this Kirin 980 chipset will be Mate 20. And the second one will be the Huawei the Honor Magic 2. And which yesterday, George, he launched in IFA yesterday. So welcome you to London to witness our Mate 20 series launch. Last year, we launched the Huawei Mate 10 series smartphone in Munich. After we launched, we already shipped out over 10 million smartphones. In the spring of this year, we launched the Huawei the P20 series in Paris. In just 5 months, we shipped over 10 million, the P20 and P20 Pro. And in this whole life cycle, I believe that the P20 and the P20 Pro will ship more than 15 million, even 16 million. And you will see the Huawei P20 series phones, we have strong growth compared with the P10. Globally, over 80%. Like in Asia Pacific, in Latin America, in Europe, in China, all have strong growth compared with the last generation. The P20 Pro is recognized as the industry's best flagship phone on camera technology, on camera experience. It has a 40 megapixel Leica triple camera. Also, not only 40 megapixel triple Leica camera, but also have the largest pixel size, which have the best low light condition and best low light quality, and also optical room capability, have very strong the best performance. When we launched this phone, the DxO marks as the industry the best flagship phones on the camera, on the photo, on the video, both on the photo and the video, the number 1. And the P20 number 2. And even after we launched 5 months up to today, the P20 Pro is still the number 1. I believe that this year, maybe no other vendors can break this. only Huawei, me ourselves maybe. So the P20, maybe the Mate 20. The photo, even the P20 is 107. The score is still the highest one. So the best camera performance. By this, the best performance, we win a lot of awards worldwide. Like TIPA. Typically TIPA is the best award only to the professional cameras. It's only for professional cameras. But it's the first time for them to give the award to a smartphone. So Huawei P20 Pro, the best photo smartphone by the TIPA. We're very proud of we win this. For 6 continuous years, we win the best smartphone by the ASA. We win a lot of awards. Here is some of them. By global professional tech medias, we recognize as a 5-star #1 by almost all of the media, the tech medias. The P20, P20 Pro, the best phone, best flagship phones, with the best performance, best camera experience, 5-star. Today we want to bring more things, so more colors for this, the P20 and P20 Pro. Our design is inspired by the natural color. It's aurora. In nautical countries, it's maybe the most amazing color in the world. And we inspired by this, we bring this mysterious and energetic color on the phones. With this aurora color, it's a morpho aurora I bring to you. This is the phone with this color. It's a very unique color, morpho aurora color. Another very beautiful thing is a mother of pearl. This color is white but unique. You have something is not just white. Something is the pearl and the mother of pearl. Both is amazing color. So it's we're introducing this color also on the phones with this bring the natural color. So we bring the pearl white color. You can see we have 2 color. I show you these 2 color together. This time we bring 2 color for the P20 and the P20 Pro. We launched the Twilight. The color is amazing color, but now today we bring 2 new color for this, morpho aurora and also the pearl white color. Today we also bring more style with the Huawei P20 Pro. A genuine laser, hand craftsmanship. The laser is the most comfortable in your hand, not sleepy and also not easy to broken, even you fall the phone on the ground. So we use this high-end technology, the natural feeling, the craftsmanship. We bring the real leather on the phones, on the P20 Pro, the real leather. And we have one color is golden brown. The back is genuine Italy genuine leather. And also we have this elegant black, this color, elegant black. You can see. And also have high specification for this. The 8 GB RAM and 256 GB storage. It's designed for high performance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a genuine leather version for P20 Pro. We launched this today. It's maybe the leading in this industry introducing the genuine leather, Italy genuine leather on the smartphone. Thank you. Today, we bring the AI experience on the smartphone, and even you talk with your phones by the Google Assistant or like that. Today, we also want to bring the AI to your home. So today, I bring a new gadget for you. It's a Huawei AI Cube, this one. AI Cube. So what's this? It's an AI speaker, but also with a 4G router inside, powered by the Amazon Alexa AI speaker. This is powered by. And this one have a high-speed 4G internet connection, and with a Cat6, 300 megabit per second 4G LTE connection, and also have the dual frequency band Wi-Fi connection, which can maximum support 1200 megabit per second. the fast Wi-Fi connection and a fast LTE connection. If you're using this, you will see it's very impressive sound. We have our largest size, the big sound cavity, and also have the dual passive radiator to make the best sound quality, and also about the high-end response, the original timbres. We have the multi-microphone processing array to guarantee you to have far-field, long-distance voice recognition with this speaker. So this is running with Amazon Alexa service. For the home, the Amazon Alexa have very good user experience. Today, I'm very glad to invite the Vice President of Amazon Alexa, Daniel Rush, on stage. Let's warmly welcome him.
Richard, thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here with the Huawei team. You know, Huawei is a brand that's truly recognized the world around. And we're so thrilled to be working with you, integrating Alexa into the new Huawei AI Cube. It's hard to believe that it's been less than 4 years since Alexa was introduced to the world. We started off with just one device, and Alexa could do just a handful of things. Since then, we've introduced devices that are smaller, more affordable, so that customers can bring Alexa to every corner of the home. We've introduced devices with screens so that customers can be presented with visual information alongside audio. And of course, we've externalized the capabilities of Alexa. We did that within months of launch so that excellent developers like Huawei could invent alongside us to bring devices to every corner of the home and beyond. And along the way, Alexa also learned a few more things. In fact, she learned many millions of things. By opening up the Alexa Skills Kit to developers and introducing the power of skills, Alexa learned to do many millions of things. There are now more than 50,000 skills for Alexa. You can use Alexa to order a pizza, get yourself an Uber or Lyft car, manage your personal finances. Of course, you can also use Alexa to control smart home devices, and that's always been one of the most popular uses of Alexa. Just at the end of last year, Alexa could control 4,000 smart home devices. There were 4,000 Alexa-compatible devices in December of last year. And that took over 3 years since we launched Alexa. In just the 9 months since then, that selection of devices for customers has quintupled from 4,000 devices to over 20,000 devices. Voice is truly driving a revolution in the smart home. We're thrilled to be working with Huawei to incorporate that Alexa-enabled experience right into their products. The number of Alexa-enabled devices has tripled in just the last year. And here at IFA, you'll see over 50 different product announcements incorporating Alexa directly into a product or enabling Alexa control. Again, this is truly driving a revolution in the smart home, and we're happy to be inventing alongside Richard and the Huawei team.
The Huawei AI Cube, the 4G, the LTE connected, the router, and with the AI speaker together. We are not only connected by the people connected, but everything should be connected. We are living in the IoT world, the Internet of Things, everything connected. So today I bring a new thing, is one of Huawei IoT products. We call Huawei Locator. You can show so small and tiny things. What's this? It's a locator, but it have long, over 2 weeks, the battery life. And it can have high, precise positioning. You can locate where it is. And also have global roaming we can support. We can support the NB-IoT, the eMTC, and 2G, and all the network we can support. And also water and dust proofing with this. And on this, I also have SOS button. And you can press the button for the SOS, long press to send. We have the geographical, the fence, and for alerting, so this with this. And this also supports the Bluetooth low energy font. You can take with this on with your pets and with your kids, the bag, all your luggage, everything. So any valuable things. With this, you can locate where it is. If it's out of your range, you can make it alert. So you can segment to set the geographical length for the France for this. So it's the Huawei locator. It's a long standby, the battery life with a global IoT locator. It's a long battery life, precise positioning, and a global rolling, and also with the SOS, the button. Today we launched several products, and you may want to know the price and available. One will be this is a P20 and a P20 Pro. The new color, the same price as before. The high specification is 128 GB storage. And now this is the laser washing. The genuine laser washing is 999 euros. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a product today we launched. The industry's most powerful and intelligent processor, the Kirin 980, and a new color, new style for the P20 series flagship phone, and our Huawei, our AI Cube, and AI speaker with AI router together, and the Huawei locator. You can experience this on Huawei booth on Hall 6. Thank you.